Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4. This is around Palos, and we are with Gary, who is a longtime Palos resident. His house, I would imagine if you've driven the neighborhoods of Palos around the holidays, you've driven by this house. The direct decorations he does are awesome. And Gary, thank you for taking a few minutes.
Thanks for having me.
We're having a little bit of Christmas weather out here. It's kind of cold, and we've got a little bit of snow on the ground. But can you tell us, like when you decorate for Christmas, you got all kinds of cool stuff going out here, different thematic areas. Can you talk about your decorations a little bit?
I sure can. A lot of the decorations are quite old. In fact, some of them are over 50 years old. They are like from my mom and dad's house that I used to live next door to here. And we actually did both houses, my dad and I. It's kind of a tradition that we started together. And it's just, I got a lot of nice old-time decorations, like I said, and they're fun to put up, and they make it look real nice, I hope.
No, they do. They do make it look nice. I'm going to tell you, some of the things, some of these figures do remind me of like when I was a kid, and you know, the type of decorations we would put up around our house. And I'm going to tell you my personal, I'm going to ask you your personal favorite, if you have a favorite out here. I'm going to get to that in a second. But for how long does it take you to set this all up?
Well, believe it or not, it does take about a couple of weeks because I have to be safe because I climb up on the roof and stuff, and I'm an old timer now, so I don't want to fall. So yeah, a couple of weeks. I put on my favorite Christmas station 93.9, and I enjoy the music and everything, and I get to see the people going by saying real nice things. Can't wait to see it finished and things like that. So it's very inspiring, and it just keeps me going.
It sounds like that's got to be one of the reasons you do it. You know that obviously a lot of people enjoy it. Yeah. And I'm thinking about you up on the roof because I know you got the reindeer and Santa up there. I'm impressed that you're going up there still. And I wanted to just to double check, how long have you been decorating your house then for the holidays? How long would it take?
Well, actually, I lived in this house for 40 years, and I've been doing it like this for 40 years now.
Wow.
And with living next door with my folks growing up there, that combines to 62 years of decorating on this same corner. Kind of amazing.
How long, well, let me ask this, and I think you answered it, but just to kind of come back to a little bit, what do you like best about decorating your house for the holidays?
Well, it brings out the joy in the holiday, and I enjoy doing it because it's good exercise too. And also, I've had a couple of people that have gone by and they actually made me cry because they would say, "Thank you so much, my daughter or my son enjoy this so much, and they can't wait to come by." And that makes me feel real good because it's special to them and it's special to me.
Let's see, when you're creating a special moment, a special memory for a lot of people and a lot of families, and so maybe that was going to be my next question. Like, what are some of the best reactions you've seen, or the best, when you've seen people like come to your house or drive by or walk by?
Oh, I've had a lot of people say, "Hey, how come you're not handing out some candy canes? Or where's the hot chocolate with marshmallows and stuff?" They've said some funny things, but mostly it's always been thank yous and things that make me feel good.
Your house is almost like a destination point. They want the complete experience, the hot chocolate. Well, I will tell you this. We live just a few blocks away. My kids are in their late 20s now, but we go for a walk, and they'll be with us over the holidays, and we always make a point to walk by your house. We were walking by your house when they were little. It was kind of the build-up moment, walking through the neighborhood and then making sure we circled around your house. And so your house is part of our memories, too. So I'll be one of those people that said thank you because you're part of the great memories we had. And I know it's different, but I want to ask just a couple quick question still. Do you change it every year? Does some stuff come and go? I know, like the reindeer on the roof, I feel like I've seen them forever. My personal favorite I'm going to talk about in a second, but do you do some changes?
Yeah, I got my wonderful wife always surprises me with something different. For Halloween, she gave me a pumpkin that talked and told jokes and sang songs. And this year, and to replace the pumpkin for Christmas, we have the snowball over there that also sings carols and tells jokes. He always says, "I can't stand this weather. It doesn't stay. It stays cold and warm. I keep collapsing and then I keep getting big again." He's pretty funny. But yeah, there's different changes, and I went to LED lights, which made it a lot easier for me to decorate now because you can put so many more lights in a string, which makes it very nice.
Oh, for sure. And you kind of led me into this, and I was going to ask you about it anyway. I go by your house all the time. You don't decorate just for Christmas. You do all the holidays, right? I mean, St. Pat's is on there, and I know 4th of July and Halloween.
Yeah, I have things that blow up for all the seasons. American Sales loves the death out of me. So, yeah, and I store them up in the attic, and I just bring them down and put them up depending on what season it is. Talking about comments, people say we always go by to see what's going on for the seasons in case we forget.
Hey, how about, do you have a favorite thematic or a favorite decoration out here? And I am going to ask you, well, go ahead, how about that one first?
Well, actually, I was in construction. I drove a cement truck for a great company, Willie Brothers, for 39 years, and I had that cement truck over in that corner there that blows up. But it should be yellow, but it's red. But I didn't want to paint it and mess it up. But that's one of my favorites, and I like the snowballs and the snowmen and everything.
I'm going to tell you my favorite. I'm going to have to share my favorite. Now, my favorite is I love the Santa playing golf, and I love Mrs. Claus tending the green.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. The idea with the lights that are tracing is supposed to make it look like he's getting a hole in one.
Yeah, it chipped onto the green. Yeah, no, I love it. I love the shot. And then my final question for you. Maybe this is an automatic, not a trick question. What's your favorite holiday?
You know what? I love them all, but Halloween's fun with the kids that come into different costumes and they try to scare you. My wife and I sit out in front and hand out the candy, and it's a lot of fun. But I'd say Halloween's probably up there with Christmas and stuff. They're all good.
They're all good, and
Everybody's happy.
as I say, they are all good. And obviously, the way you decorated for all the holidays, you're enjoying them all. And so anyway, on behalf of my family, and maybe Channel 4 too, thank you very much for decorating your house. It's awesome. I love it.
And I will continue. As long as I can climb up on that roof, I'm going to keep doing it.
All right, good. I like it. Be safe up there, all right?
Sure.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you so much. And thanks, everybody, for riding by.
I'm Dave Wurzel. You've been watching PHTV4, and we've been taking a look at Gary's house. And if you get a chance, please drive by on 125th Street. And good holidays. Merry Christmas.